Every night after her kids went to sleep, Sandra worked. Not because she wanted to. Because she had to. Because there was no one else. She worked from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. 5 nights a week, for 4 years straight, and never once told her children how hard it was. This is the story of a woman who built a life in the hours nobody sees. Sandra's husband left when her youngest was just 18 months old. She was 31, with 3 kids under 6, and working part-time as a school administrator in Beaumont, Texas. Child support came irregularly. Rent didn't wait. She applied for assistance and got some, enough to keep the lights on, but not enough to breathe. Her mornings started at 5:30 a.m. Lunches were packed, kids were dressed, drop-offs were done, and she was at work by 8. She'd be home by 5:30 p.m. Then came dinner, homework, baths, and stories. Lights were out by 9. And then Sandra began her second shift. A colleague at the school mentioned she had used a freelance platform to earn extra income designing flyers. Sandra had no design experience, but she had a computer, a YouTube education, and 3 hours a night. She spent the first month learning Canva. The second month, she made $40 on her first job. She cried not because it was a lot, but because it was hers. She reinvested every single dollar into better tools and better skills. She learned basic graphic design, then she moved on to social media templates, and eventually full brand identity packages. By year 2, she was making more at night than she was during the day. She never told her kids what she was doing. She just told them she was working on something important. In year 4, Sandra quit her day job. She had 40 recurring clients, a waitlist, and a business she had built entirely between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. while her children slept. She told her kids on a Saturday morning over pancakes. Her oldest, who was 10 by then, asked, "Is that why you were always up when I came downstairs for water?" Sandra said yes. Her daughter replied, "I knew you were doing something important. You always looked so focused." Sandra runs her design studio full-time now. She took her kids to the beach last summer, their first real vacation. She paid for it in cash. "I didn't build this for me," she says. "I built it so they'd know it's possible. So they'd never feel like they couldn't." Sandra didn't have a business coach. She didn't have a mentor, a savings account, or a safety net. She had 3 hours a night and a reason that was bigger than her exhaustion. If you're in that season where nobody sees the work, keep going. The right people will notice, and the ones who matter most are already watching. Subscribe to Legacy Built for a new story every week. And comment below, what are you building in the hours nobody sees?